They say the markets are ruled by emotions, and mostly that's true. But what if I told you that there is a market where everything slowly depends on them? Hi everyone, my name is Uche, and today I'm going to show you how the most illogical and risky asset works. Politically, cryptocurrency tokens. We'll break it down using the example of the Trump coin, which reacts to almost every statement made by the US president. Forget all you knew about the classic trading. The rules are different here. In this video, you will learn how to trade hype. So if you have decided to enter this risky market, watch until the end so you won't blow your deposit on a political tweet. Let's go. So friends, today we have one asset, one chart, and my attempt to make money on it. I'm already prepared and in trend on the upswing. Why? Because we have a long-term technical analysis. This is the only thing that works in the case of Trump token. In due time, I draw a trend line on the hourly charts, and after many days, it's given us another signals. We are trading the bounce upward after approaching this key level. And yes, before this, we had a whole stage of constant surges and drops. The price has already bounced off the trend, and now it has steadily declined. We're at the moment where the next move is being decided. Why am I confident here that the asset will close above and start rising? There have been no extremely negative news lately, but the US president gave another positive tweet about investment for children. This should give the asset a boost, and the first trade is already set. We closed at above that very trend line, so we are entering the market again. Today, I will generally only be entering on the rise even despite the earlier decline. And yes, as I said, every move of the Trump token is new from the president. They set the directions, but the boundaries are still defined by technical analysis. This rise was due to positive news. The subsequent slide happened because of negative news flow, but the halt at the trend line is the boundary the market can cross. Friends, that is how it's works. We know the limit the price can move within, but we have no idea which way it will actually go, up or down. Mainly, it depends on news about the politicians, this person's statement, and related events. That is the essence of political meme coins, and I've managed to make money again. Now, let's switch to the 1 minute time frame. We'll monitor every single minute as the trend risks have become much higher. We see reversal upward. There is positive news, but now the detour matters. The main thing is not to miss the rise entry time. I enter on a rising green candles, hoping to catch an impulse that will send the cut to the moon. Unfortunately, it is not happening yet. Even though the reason seems to be there when there is no news tiger, it is even worse. There is an example of how the price moves without news. It just freezes. Everyone waits for new tweets. Luckily, Trump is a very controversial guy, so news from him comes almost every day. Just look at the price spikes up and down. Do you think there's pumps and bumps are supplies and demands? Of course not. It is Mr. Trump angrily posting something on Twitter against, and it is statements that move the price. Traders read the news quickly, interpret it, and then buy or sell. The main thing is to catch the next sharp move. By the way, we have got another profitable trade here. Will continue soon. Right now, I want to catch a better moment for entry, meaning I will let the candle cool down. It started dropping which gave us a small adjustment for entering the market. We expect growth, but we enter at the lowest point, friends. The main idea in our case is to enter as close as possible to the trend level. I wait for the right moment, the asset deepened, and I immediately enter in the market. In unstable conditions, these trades are the most profitable. By the way, let me show you where to find the token. You need the cryptocurrency sections where you will have to scroll down manually to the bottom of the list, or just type the name in the search bar. That makes it easier. But again, if you are a complete beginner, I definitely don't recommend this token. Its filter is that it was created for investors. By saying that, I mean those who are ready to hold trades for a long time. We are doing scalping here, and that is a very nerve-wracking business. The asset is unstable and unpredictable, so right now I'm putting all my focus into it. Overall, it pays off. Another profitable trade, guys. Let's keep going. Right now I'm really unsure about the next minute. There wasn't a sharp pump upward. The asset is above the level, but there is no impulse, so it is easy to lose money here. Better to increase the expirations to 2 minutes. That reduces the risk of getting caught in the market hustle and bustle. Okay, let's ask friends. And while we have time, let me show you a very funny part of this chart. Look at the daily candles. How about these cows? Looks like a heartbeat rate or radio interference, but in reality this is the daily price change of the Trump token. Despite its very unusual, almost straight line appearance, we can still do long-term analysis here. Take a simple trend line, draw it through frequency high across the whole stories and make it more visible. Now we have a hypothetical ceiling for the token's value, and we know roughly where it will stop, regardless of all the presidential tweets, so we can mark the approach to high and also catch all the lows. This will help with decisions making, since the asset almost always reverse immediately upon reaching them. As you can see, it wasn't for nothing that I took the 2-minute expirations. The asset really doesn't want to grow. It will already close this trade at a loss. Overall, I see sense in hedging and opening another one with higher risk and 1-minute expiration. We'll do this if token starts sliding down again. This is called reacting to problem in advance. Always have your plan B. Edge yourself, use risk management and different entry points. I break this down in detail on my Telegram channel. Make sure to subscribe via the link in the descriptions. There is a lot of other useful information there, plus the chance to trade with me personally using the free signals. I'll be waiting for you there. And by the way, I didn't have to open the edge trade here. The asset grew back after all, though it was close to disaster. If you want to earn on such risky asset, don't take your eyes off the charts before opening each trade, and also at the end of expirations. At first, you prevent yourself from making a mistake, then you have time to react quickly if there is a problem. I'm returning risk to its previous level and still entering the market. There is a hint of an impulse starting, which should begin long ago. I'm really worried that we are still not trading another pump. In the end, that's exactly what political meme coins exist for. And yes, I already see a problem here and will solve it right away. The token clearly doesn't have the fuel to grow and could bring me a loss, so I entered at a lower level and with larger trade size. Friends, what I'm showing you is very tense trading because I understand the token can explode in either directions at any moment. This is kind of an experiment and a way to show you that anything is possible, but if you really plan to trade meme coins with expirations, prepare for serious challenges. The first trade closed at a loss, literally a millimeter from the entry level. Very frustrating, but I prepared in advance for this. The second position should cover my recent miss. That is why I'm still in the market. And judging by everything, it's all good. Okay, done deal. Problem solved, and we can move on to the results. Let's go. This is what trading political meme coins look like. The most nerve-wracking way of working with meme coins, and probably the hardest way of trading cryptocurrency. As you can see, it is possible to make profit here, but you need to be ready for unexpected tweets and pay very close attention to events in the world of politics. Personally, I recommend approaching this type of asset with cautions. One, stable results, predictability, and a system of fundamental analysis, trade currency pair. Luckily, there are dozens of them waiting for you in the trading terminal every single day. But if you are missing the drill or really love following others people tweets, the Trump cryptocurrency tokens is at your service. Drop your comment under this video if you have already had an experience trading with this token. Also, hit the like button and be sure to subscribe. We have got lots more interesting and useful content of the world of trading ahead. See you, friend. Bye, everyone.